Welcome. This is HMAN News at 10. This is Joe Kraus speaking. There is turmoil going on in Europe and you should know about it. Well, folks, I just received breaking news. The bubonic plague is overtaking Italy and it's taking people out by the minute. Let's go check it out. Here I am in the scene of the Black Death.
So sick because of this stupid plague. And I don't have any food.
Ma'am, can I ask you what's wrong?
Well, apparently I'm sick and I'm desperate of wanting food.
Yes, we have heard reports of very low qualities of food. There is no food anywhere to be found. And it also looks like their sanitation is not so great. So we're just gonna leave her alone. Ma'am, what's the matter?
My family's all dead.
Oh no, do you know them?
Yes, they were merchants and artisans, and they worked very hard to get the living.
As you can see, as you saw, the Black Death caused a lot of consequences and issues. Among those, the Black Death led to a lot of labor shortages and income droppings. People are not making like any money anymore, so I would recommend that you stay out of Europe at all costs. Well, I just received news that a new development is taking place here in Europe. Let's just say that the French and English are not on great terms right now. So we are going to go and see what that is all about.
You did not pay homage to me. I'm gonna seize Gascony from you.
Well, folks, now we are here at the 100 Years' War. As you can see behind me, we have the French versus the English. Hey, let me talk to this English person over here. Excuse me, who are you?
I am an English peasant.
An English peasant. Well, that's just so preposterous. They don't use knights anymore. They use peasants. What is this? And I see you're using a new form of weapon. Can you tell me about this?
It's a longbow.
Oh, wow. They are using longbows, folks. That is a new invention. Let's take a brief pause from this war and examine the consequences and what has led to this war. There was this concept called feudalism, which was supposed to, lead to some peace and no war, but clearly that did not happen, as you can see behind me. So let's examine and flash back to what feudalism was supposed to do.
If you give me military, then I'll give you land.
Hey peasant, if you work for me and work really hard, I will give you military protection.
I love feudalism. It brings peace and no war.
Oh, it looks like the English are taking back Normandy. I see it. The English are winning. The English are going to win. They're taking back Normandy. Oh, well, I think that's it, folks. I think we need to leave. It have looked like the English were going to win the war, but that is not the case. The English were in, let's just say they were not in great circumstances. But that all flipped when Joan of Arc, who thought because of her visions, she was the one that was supposed to help France win this battle against England. She came and she saved the day. Because of Joan of Arc and because of all of her efforts, the French actually gained back almost all of their land, and now there is basically hardly any French territory that the English have, and so that is why the French won the war. Final event in today's news segment is pertaining to the church. In church, well, let's just say the church, much like the French and the English, we're not very unified right now. So to find out what that's all about, let's take a look for ourselves.
Walking from Avignon to Rome.
Welcome back, folks. I am here in Rome. And little did you know that I am also a cardinal. And today I have elected Urban to be the new Pope of Rome. Everyone meet Pope Urban. You just saw that that Gregory moved the papacy back from Avignon back to Rome, and let's just say that some French cardinals were not very happy about that, so they decided to take matters into their own hands. let's see for ourselves what they decided to do. I declare you Clementine, French Pope of Avignon. Now, with 2 popes in Europe, one in Avignon and one in Rome, the church is officially split. Now that you just saw that 2 popes had been elected, there actually ended up being a 3rd pope that was elected later on. And let's just say that this did not end well for the church for the time being. Because of this schism that took place over a 40-year time period, there were some issues that started taking place in the church. People's faith in the church grew very, very weak, and it was just not a good time for the church, and they started emphasizing the importance of good works and kind of working your way towards being able to be saved, and that is not what should have happened. So let's just all learn a lesson from that and be unified. Thank you for tuning in to this segment of HMAM News at 10. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we will see you back next time when we have more information for you on the happenings of the Middle Ages in Europe. Well, folks, now we're in the 100 Years' War. Here behind me. No, guys, keep fighting.
Oh.
Well, now we're in the 100 Years' War, folks.
Redo it.
Seriously. What happened?
I laughed.
So
I'm sorry.
I've enjoyed every moment of that.
Thank you for tuning in to this section of HMAM News. No, you're not allowed to watch.